everybody. Welcome back. Gonna do something a little different today. Obviously, this is a watch channel, but the name Not Another Watch Channel, when I created it, the goal was to discuss things other than watches, or to just discuss, things that were maybe in my mind watch adjacent, and not just be your typical watch channel where that was all I did. That being said, wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Explorer. But today I just want to go over some cigars. Cigars are my other passion besides watches, because I like to golf, and watches, golf, cigars, they all kind of go along. So I'm just going to take you through 3 of my current favorite cigars. And if you're not into cigars, cool, don't watch. If you're into cigars, teach me a little, because I'm kind of new to this. But I want to see also how this video does, going into a little watch adjacent kind of stuff. So this is my little humidor here. It's very basic. I got that there is what keeps the moisture. I'll speak as if everyone here is not a cigar connoisseur. That tells me what temperature and humidity my humidor is at. That is the pack of moisture. It's a bigger version of this. It's called Boveda, and they just control humidity. And these are my actual cigars. So let me take out 3 separate cigars, and I'm going to take a little in-depth walk through them for you guys and see if maybe I can convert some of you guys into cigar lovers and talk about it a little more. All right, so here we are, 3 cigars, 3 varying price points, 3 varying smokes. I'm going to start with what I would consider the entry level, and that are the, at least in my collection, Macanudos. This is from the Cafe series. That's kind of their cheaper series. This comes in a tube. You could either get cigars in a tube like this when you're buying singles, in a plastic wrapper like this, or if you get a whole box, they'll potentially come unwrapped and just as cigars themselves. This one, as you can see, it's peeling off a little bit. They're not great. So this is a Macanudo. The shape here is a Corona. This is the most basic size of cigars. Everything else is kind of compared to this size. It is about 5.5 inches long, and a ring gauge, which is how thick it is, of around 42 to 46, I believe, or 42 to 44. This is a very basic cigar. The wrapper is light colored. Normally, from the layman's perspective here, a lighter color wrapper is a more mild smoke. So this is probably my most mild. That one's slightly bit more, but even also still mild. And then this guy is more of a medium, and I'll jump into this in a second why it's a little different. But that is the Macanudo. It is a very basic smoke. I would recommend it if you haven't tried cigars. Start somewhere around this price point, which is about $8. Fairly cheap, fairly nice. Next, this cigar is technically cheaper. This is an Arturo Fuente. It's from the Hemingway series, which is a whole collection of cigars, and it's called the Short Story. It is a significantly more short cigar. This shape is called a Perfecto, which is tapered at both ends and fat in the middle-ish. As you can see, this has a bulb on both ends. The wrapper of this cigar is slightly darker, so this will be more of a medium smoke. But I like to have these in my collection, because out on the golf course, if you don't have a hole left, or you don't really want to smoke for a long period of time, this is a very nice short cigar. And Fuentes are really nice. They're very good cigars. They've been around for over 100 years. And they're just a really nice collection piece. This one I think is about $6, but based on the size, yes, it's cheaper than the other one, but it is a much shorter cigar. If you were going to get a kind of equal-sized smokes, these would be slightly more expensive. And then my go-tos when I smoke are by the brand Davidoff. They are a Swiss brand, started making cigars in Cuba like they all did, but all of these cigars in my collection are Dominican or Nicaraguan, because we in America cannot get Cuban cigars. So this is the number 2. That is the breakdown of this Davidoff. This is kind of their generic go to recommend if you walk into a Davidoff boutique, very similar to a watch boutique. You walk in, they'll help you out. They have something for everybody. But this shape is a Panatella, and it is slightly longer than the Corona, but it is a smaller ring gauge. And Davidoff number 2s also have this little, let's see if I could get focus on it for you, a little like a pigtail there on the end from how it's wrapped, which is kind of cool. This is also a very mild smoke. Probably take you about an hour to smoke this, maybe a little longer depending on how fast you smoke. But this is a beautiful cigar, and it's my go-to. This one is the higher end. This is about $20 for one cigar. But, you know, especially in this watch world, you know, you value quality over cost, and this is a very well-made and respected brand. So those are my 3 options for cigars that I recommend. Obviously, give me some critiques. I'm very new to this, trying to learn as quick as I can, but I do want to dive into some more content and make it a little different and talk about other things that aren't just watches. And we'll see how that goes. Comment, like, subscribe, you know what to do. And just kind of let me know what you guys think about going off in different directions and some other topics maybe we should cover. And let's go from there. And I hope you guys have a great summer. Summer's about to start, and hopefully I'll have some more watches coming down the pipeline. But I'll see you guys next time.